Darren, we'll talk about the football in a minute, but what a lovely day to honour your captain, and of course scoring a goal in the 4th minute, just so apt. Did you think the celebrations did him justice?
They were great, and the way they played, especially second half. I thought the way the team played the second half, I thought was very Lee Collins style. I thought there was some nice pattern second half and some nice fluency and momentum. But no, listen, I think about him every day. We've got pictures around the club that remind us of him every day. And one thing I never want to allow is Lee to be forgotten here. So it was lovely to see the girls and them having some. Hopefully they've had some fun.
I enjoyed their playlist, I must say.
Right.
But of course, the win, another 3rd win in a row for the first time since November, on a bit of a roll now.
Yeah, we picked up some momentum, and I'm boring and I told you so, but they have to learn, and young players have to go through trial and error, and they have to go through tribulation, and they come out the other side. And at no point did we not stop working hard. That's not really in my moral compass to not work hard. There's so many of them now back in form. Young Tom has been breathtaking, and a good one to work with, Tom, because he wants to work. Matt Worthington, Dale Gorman in the midfield, absolutely brilliant. So it was nice also to give Josh, and Josh didn't play because he earned that rest. He earned the right to be rested, which I think is a huge accolade for a senior player.
And of course, Ruben Reid on the score sheet again. On Tuesday he did everything but score, but he got on the score sheet early today.
No, I was delighted for him. He looks like a new man, and he'll say it's because I haven't played him for so long. There'll be some portion of blame, which I get. I don't mind that. But I thought he played wonderfully well. I thought there was maybe a 25 minutes back end of the first half, the second half of the first half, that we didn't really utilise Ruben enough. And the information at half-time is you've got to use Ruben, got to utilise his qualities. His qualities are his receiving skills, and you've got to utilise them. And I thought the second half we were so much better. I thought Lawson and Dale and Matthew had a huge part to play in that.
Yeah, it just felt like you were creating so many chances. How many times have we said you're struggling to create chances? What do you think's changed?
Well, it's form. Player form comes and goes, and you can normally predict or estimate the level of the player by how often he can play at his 8, 9, 10. But these are young players. They've got to go through this period, and it looks like now that they've come out of that. That really sort of troublesome period where they were probably looking very bewildered, tired, fatigued, and now all of a sudden they've come alive. So it'll be the same story, whatever team there is next year. If it's a young team again, it'll have to go through another learning process. So hopefully you get to that point where they learn enough and they hit the ground running, and they can go and do it week in, week out, which is what we've aimed for.
90 minutes for Lawson Diaz. That's a good milestone in his recovery.
He was magnificent today. Absolutely fantastic. And it's his football brain, really, and the way he sees the picture and he sees the game. And there's a quote in football: "Play in the future." And Lawson typifies playing in the future. He's always reading and anticipating the next moment. And people, I'm not sure how many people will see the defending side of that. He's very good at picking up clues, triggers, and seeing where the ball's going to be, and he arrives there. And for such a, let's be honest, a frail man, because he is frail, from hairline to muscular, his muscular system, he picks up so many. It's a terrific example. I say to Sonny all the time, he's the one to watch in terms of anticipation, intelligence. Watch how he does it and the way he maximises his athleticism. I thought he was great. I thought he was brilliant. I thought the second half, when he started doing what I would really want him to do a lot more, he started drifting in off the side and finding space behind the midfield. When the ball goes to him, he's never in a hurry because he's always got a picture. He always plays in the future. So when you see Knowles get it at times, he can look a little bit erratic, and Josh and Worthy even, it can look like that. But I thought when Lawson gets here, he just glides, travels so smoothly. So I was really pleased for him. I was really pleased for all of them today. So, it's been a tough day for us. Ones that have been here, Lawson's been here since I've been here. So we've gone through the same stuff. So it's been, and I think we've come through with some real admirable qualities and a very good performance.
Absolutely. And Southend, they changed shape in the second half. Were you pleased with how you dealt with that? Because you still created chances. It could have been 3 or 4.
Yeah, I thought we played well. And I thought we were pretty dominant throughout the game in chances. I thought Ted was beautifully boring in what he had to do, because you don't want your goalkeeper having to make big saves. You want him to be able to do routine things, and I thought he did the routine things. I know a couple of his kicks were maybe a little bit inconsistent, but for a young goalkeeper coming into massive shoes, Grant Smith leaves or left, I thought he did fabulously well. So I thought we adapted to shape change as well, but the players are in form, and when players are in form, they don't see anything. They just see the ball and they see themselves being confident. I thought, it's the first time I saw Knowles really sort of express and enjoy himself today in his attacking play. I was so pleased with him because he works, incredibly hard, Tom. So, I think when you're in that kind of flow, the systems and tactics they're irrelevant.